Would you dare to swim in a river that can boil human flesh? Or perhaps in waters teeming with piranhas, invisible parasites, and the weight of ancient curses? These aren't the stuff of legends or horror stories. These are real places flowing right now across the earth. Prepare yourself for a journey into the 10 most terrifying and dangerous rivers in the world, where nature shows no mercy and survival is never guaranteed. Rivers are often painted as peaceful blue ribbons, winding through the wilderness, shaping landscapes and nurturing life wherever they flow. They're the lifeblood of civilizations, the backdrop for relaxation and recreation, and the source of countless myths and stories. But behind their tranquil surfaces, some rivers are home to dangers more chilling than anything told around a campfire. Within these currents, you'll find forces strong enough to sweep away cities, creatures more lethal than sharks, and mysteries so dark that even science struggles to explain them. Some kill instantly, their waters concealing deadly secrets. Others pull the unwary under without a trace. From beauty to brutality, these rivers remind us how little we truly know about the wild heart of our planet. Starting our countdown at number 10 is the Amazon River, the world's largest and most biodiverse river system, snaking its way through the heart of South America. Its reputation is legendary, but so are its dangers. The Amazon is home to piranhas that can strip flesh from bone in minutes, anacondas that can crush their prey with ease, and the infamous candiru, a tiny parasitic fish feared for its horrifying habit of invading human orifices. But these are only the most famous dangers. Electric eels capable of delivering shocks strong enough to kill, giant catfish, and even river dolphins with unpredictable behavior all lurk beneath the murky surface. With a length of over 6,400 kilometers, the Amazon's dangers are as vast as the river itself, making it a place where even the bravest think twice before diving in. Next, at number 9, is Africa's Congo River. At more than 220 meters deep, it's the world's deepest river. Its bottom shrouded in darkness, its currents among the most powerful on Earth. The Congo is a master of deception. Its placid surface often conceals violent whirlpools, hidden rapids, and turbulent flows that have swallowed entire boats without a trace. The pressure in its deepest sections is so intense that few creatures can survive, and those who have studied the river warn of unpredictable surges that can catch even experienced navigators off guard. The Congo's depths have claimed countless lives and hidden more than a few secrets in their inky silence. Number 8 brings us to Spain's Rio Tinto, a river that looks as if it's been stained with blood. Its vivid red color comes from soaring levels of iron and acidity, the byproduct of centuries of mining. The result? Water so toxic and devoid of oxygen that it's almost impossible for life as we know it to survive. Scientists compare Rio Tinto's conditions to those found on Mars. The water can burn skin and corrode metal, and its banks are littered with bizarre microbial life that thrives where nothing else can. Swimming here isn't just dangerous, it's a brush with an environment utterly hostile to humans. At number 7 is the Citarum River in Indonesia, often called the world's most polluted river. Once a source of life for millions, the Citarum is now choked with chemical waste, discarded plastics, rotting industrial runoff, and medical debris. Its water is so contaminated that even touching it can result in severe illness, rashes, or worse. The air around its banks is heavy with fumes, and the aquatic life that once thrived here has all but vanished. For locals who must rely on the river, daily survival comes at a steep price. Number 6 takes us to the Tualatin River in Oregon, USA. On the surface, it's serene and inviting, but beneath lies a silent killer. Sudden toxic algae blooms. Triggered by nutrient runoff and warm temperatures, these blooms can release invisible toxins potent enough to paralyze or kill animals and humans without warning. There's no way to tell if the water is dangerous just by looking at it. A single swim can be a fatal mistake. Coming in at number 5 is the River Wharfe in England, specifically the stretch known as the Strid. Here, the river narrows dramatically, creating a deceptively calm stream. But beneath this placid surface lies a network of deadly underwater tunnels and currents. The Strid has claimed every person who has ever fallen in. Not a single body has ever been recovered. The allure of its peaceful appearance has led many to underestimate its dangers, with fatal results. At number 4 is India's Ganges River, sacred to millions but fraught with peril. Its spiritual significance draws countless pilgrims, but extreme pollution, floating human remains, industrial waste, and deadly bacteria turn the act of bathing into a serious health risk. Cholera, dysentery, and other diseases thrive in its waters, yet for many, the risk is worth the promise of spiritual cleansing. Number 3 is the mighty Nile, the world's longest river, winding through Africa. While its waters have nurtured civilizations, they are also home to Nile crocodiles, some over 6 meters long, waiting just below the surface. Parasites, deadly currents, and infections lurk in stagnant areas, making the Nile both a source of life and a threat to it. At number 2 is Peru's boiling river, the Shanay Timpishka. With temperatures reaching up to 93 degrees Celsius, its waters are hot enough to cook animals alive. Local stories tell of creatures that wandered in and never came out, their bodies boiled within minutes. Just one misstep can mean a grisly end. Finally, at number 1 stands China's Yellow River, known as China's Sorrow. Over centuries, its catastrophic floods and shifting channels have killed more people than any other river in history. Its high sediment content makes navigation treacherous, while flash floods and unpredictable currents make it a force of nature that's impossible to tame. Experts warn that the biggest threats are often invisible. Hydrologist Dr. Eric Barrows notes that what makes rivers deadly isn't always their size or speed. It's the unseen dangers, pollutants, whirlpools, and microbial killers that turn a peaceful stream into a silent threat. Environmental toxicologist Dr. Priya Menon reminds us that a calm surface often hides lethal undercurrents, organisms, or even unstable sediment ready to collapse beneath your feet. The most chilling truth? Many rivers are growing more dangerous. Pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction mean that the deadliest rivers of the future might not even be on this list yet. Rivers have shaped continents, built civilizations, and fed billions, but they've also claimed countless lives, often without warning. Whether from ancient currents, modern toxins, or the unpredictable forces beneath a glassy surface, these rivers are a haunting reminder. What looks calm may be the most dangerous of all. So next time you find yourself standing by a river's edge, look again. You never know what might be hiding just beneath the surface.